if you keep the lines of communication open and then you explain these things later on down the line, and you also convey, love is conveyed in so many ways, right? Like, and I think when we talk about toxicity, I think when we talk about trauma, when these are the buzzwords that I'm sure you've seen under a lot of our clips, right, on social media or under the clips that we look at to get potential topics. I think that there's so many factors that play into that. It's not just the spanking you got that one time that all of a sudden threw you completely off whack and f***ed up all of your adult relationships moving forward, right? Like, that's not what that was. There's so many moving pieces that go into it that you can be a disciplinarian and still have a household filled with love and empathy and understanding and communication. Do you understand what I'm saying? And I think that that's what we've lost, is that people think, oh, if you have a parent who chooses to discipline in certain ways, whether it's timeout, whether it's taking things away, whether it's a spanking, if it's a serious enough offense, oh my God, that there's no communication there, that they're closed off, that you're dealing with your own trauma. And it's like, who's to say there's you have no idea what else is at play in this household dynamic. And that child can clearly come through it as an incredibly well-rounded, loving, empathetic individual that can then decide when they have their own children, okay, how do I want to discipline my kid? You know what I mean? And hopefully you get to a place where you and Nick, or you and your other kids, if something that you ever did was really hurtful, I feel like you guys have a relationship where they would be like, yo, that's the one that stuck out to me and it was f***ed up, and if you were to ever have more kids, maybe don't do that. Do you know what I mean? But I think that that's really, that should be end game, right? That should be the goal, is that, okay, because parents make mistakes too. Parents make mistakes too, and it's not to say you did a terrible job. All the incredible things you have done for your kids, you having them go boogie boarding off your passenger seat, I don't think is going to deter or take away from all the amazing things that you have done